Hi there. Welcome back. I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report for the week of April the 22nd. Let's get started. Okay, so there is a full moon this week on the 23rd, and it's in Scorpio. So a full moon in Scorpio, yeah, it's pretty intense energy, and in a way that it can get your attention. Okay, so it's a message also to think big, ask big questions like why am I here? What am I doing? What do I want to do? And what do I want to do next? Like, what is the journey to get to where I want to end up? So, to get that clarity, that focus, and that clarity is really important now. And you can do that sort of this week or start to get a headway on it. Okay. And I can ask you, what is the difference that I want to make in my life and in the life of others? And are you making a difference in the world too? And so, all great questions that you can ask yourself. And how are you going to devise a plan just to stay on track? So this is great energy to get clear about your life and what you want, right? Period. To spend the time to do it. And to do that, you can talk to people to get clarity, or, you need to spend a certain amount of time by yourself, okay? If you feel uncomfortable about that, just do it slightly short time. So, do like short meditations, or just like short sort of thinking time where you're not doing anything else, but just thinking through like what are your dreams, what are your goals, your aspirations, what inspires you, okay? Because a full moon in Scorpio can also cover anything that you need to see as well. So be open to this, especially if something is hidden. And, if it's hidden, it's likely to be revealed during this time. Let's not forget that Pluto rules Scorpio, and that's the planet that like reveals everything, okay? And it's in Scorpio is now in Aquarius, so it's on the square to Scorpio, which can just like challenge you to just dig a little sort of deeper. What's going on? And then when you do that, you're able to make more informed decisions for yourself, okay? And even if this is an intense time for you with some challenges, it's also a beautiful time where you can just like, sort of it's sort of force you to make changes. And honestly, sometimes we need to do that. And as I've said many times, in my opinion, the two most signs that like to be in control, Scorpio and Capricorn, or are somewhat control in Scorpio and Capricorn. So, in this sense, sometimes when you're forced to make changes, it forces you out of your little bubble of what you're controlling for yourself, okay? And that way you can, you make the changes that you need to make to follow your dream, to follow your heart. Now, Mercury will finally come out of its retrograde. Yay! I'm so excited about this because even though, of course, I know Mercury retrograde is such a fabulous transit just to get things organized, I'm always so happy when, it comes out of it. So it feels like it's been in retrograde for a long time, even though it's been the usual 3-week period. And it's now back into the transit called the shadow, where it comes back to the point, the degree it was when it first went into retrograde. Okay, so, but because it's separating, it's at the end of it. So Mercury direct rather than coming in, Mercury retrograde, it's a lot softer. It's not as intense. It's always a lot softer as when it's applying out, okay? It can take a little time for the Mercury retrograde energy to clear totally, for sure. And, when it does, then you get that feeling of things just starting to fall into place, more easily and more smoothly in your life. So during this time, just be kind to yourself, be patient with others, and just try to work with the planetary energies just to keep balance, mind, body, and soul alignment. in your life. I actually have a program, a very popular program called Mind, Body, and Soul Alignment for Abundance. So you may want to have a look at that. All right. Okay, let's go on and have a look at the signs, individual signs, starting with the Aries. So step back, take a deep breath, and instead of activating your take charge, attribute, then let life take its course a little bit, see what sort of comes through, watch for the signs. And news of money can come through now with partnerships also being positive. So for love, just be open to changing your attitude and just see life through new eyes, okay? And see what sort of comes up. All right, so Taurus. Pay attention to your intuition, Taurus, right? And don't doubt your inner judgment. If it feels right, then you know what? It probably is. So get to learn what that intuitive feeling feels like, and once you know it feels what it feels like, then you can follow it. And that just takes time to develop, and learn, like everything else, okay? Right now, to win a heart or to get cozier with your current partner, be open to exposing your inner emotions, just sharing with someone how you really feel. That intimacy between you and someone else is very powerful. I'm not talking about sex, but of course, intimacy is about sex, but intimacy is more than sex. It's about you feeling comfortable with someone and safe enough to share your really inner heart emotions, all right? Your schedule can change now too, so just be open to what comes next. All right, Gemini, if a situation confronts you, just feel the fear, Gemini, work through it, and, feel the fear and do it anyway. There's a book by somebody, Jeffries, I read like many years ago. I want to say like 30 years ago. And it was significant in my life back at that time. If you come across that, I'd get it. I don't remember it being a large book, but yeah, very easy to read and it's significant. So it's like, feel the fear, work through it, do it anyway. So at work, when an issue is not clear, just listen to your inner guidance, pay attention to your instincts, follow your intuition, all right? And whether it's personal or professional, it's important that you look after yourself, right? I mean, it's nice to be there for others, but you've got to step up for yourself as well, because if you don't, who will, right? Okay, Cancer. Work and love can both come through for you now, Cancer, but with the energy of the full moon, emotions can run high. You're ruled by the moon. I actually have a Cancer moon, 0 degrees, born a full moon, so I really feel the moon, the moon transits. And all Cancers do. All right, you're a water sign, so and you're not just a water sign, but your ruler is the moon. So give yourself a break if you get a couple of days here and there that you don't feel quite comfortable in your own skin type of thing. You want to look at what's happening with the moon. Chances are it has a big effect on your personal chart as well as your solar chart. All right, so having said that, it's possible that you can change course right now if you want to, right? So just be positive. You have big dreams, stick to them, keep them in your mind. This is not the time to entertain any self-doubts, all right? All right, so Leo, the heat rises with family or a matter at home. Try to stay clear of the drama, Leo. And it's wise to sidestep other people's issues. You want to ask yourself, is this an issue for me or is it something to do with them? Okay, don't get involved. It's not about you. Don't get involved. If it is about you, you might want to sidestep it as well until things settle down, all right? A document with money matters. You want it like anything to do with money, whether it's to do with family or anything else, just document it. Again, that's going to help to avoid any sort of mix-ups. A little extra time now can avoid mix-ups down the track, all right? And with love, just keep it real, Leo. Okay, the more sincere you can be, the fewer issues you'll have. Don't try to be something that you feel someone else wants you to be. Just be yourself. You're you are enough just as you are. Love you, and that's what you put out there, okay? Virgo, so full moon energy can heighten your creativity and just motivate you to follow your path of truth. Okay. What is that? You're the only one that knows that. Do you want to get in touch with what are your highest values? What are your highest priorities? What do you want to achieve now? And, where do you see yourself in 3 years' time, for instance? And, when you feel inspired and ambitious about life, then doors can open, and will you be able to move out of, would you have to move out of your comfort zone? Yeah. Okay, you will, but it'll be worth it, okay? And with love, just see how you feel about a situation before you make any decisions, okay? All right, so Libra, nothing is set in stone, Libra. Changes can happen now, and they can, shine a spotlight on your work life to be really, really good. All right, so just keep an open mind about it. If you're not clear about a financial situation, then delve deeper, ask questions. If there's something that you don't, not sure of how it's coming together, then delve a little deeper. And with love, have an open mind and heart. Just be your most wonderful and diplomatic self. I mean, you're a gorgeous sun sign. Just stay in your lane. Just be who you are, and that's enough. All right, you don't have to pretend you're anyone else. Scorpio, so passion and romance are in the stars, but just be realistic with love, Scorpio. With the full moon in your sign, you may need to walk a bit of a tightrope, of being on cloud 9 and having, as well as having your feet on the ground, all right? So now at work, you're a strong negotiator, one of the best. And so, negotiate your way into a better situation. You're worth it, okay? Recognize the skills that you have, recognize the skills that someone else wants, and, stay your ground. Your confidence and belief in yourself is what will increase your bank account. Okay, so Sagittarius, Mercury transits out of retrograde. Yeah, hooray. Okay, it's going to open communication that can give you more certainty and more clarity. A business discussion is favorable right now too, particularly around money matters, okay? Know your worth and know what to ask for. Don't go too high, don't go too low. Just go straight where you believe where you should be. And then put 20% on it, okay? And with love, you have a chance to meet someone with whom you just click right now, like a soul connection. So, when you meet those people in your life, you know it. It's exciting, it's beautiful, just enjoy, okay? Capricorn, so changes in the air, yay! There's news on the home front, and you may need to move into action fast in some way, right? So, and news on a personal level can also have you excited about what comes next. So your home, family, and work relationships are all empathized right now. And the one best advice I can give you is just be yourself and be true to you. Okay, it's all very nice to be able to do things for other people, but you want to make sure that you're looking after yourself. You want to step up for others, but first of all, you have to step up and show up for you. Okay. All right, so Aquarius, you can attract what you want in life, Aquarius, love, money, or your inner dreams, but you must believe in yourself to do it, okay? With so much going on in your second house, which is the monetary zone. It's also the house of self-worth. So the more that you believe you're worthy, the more that you will attract whatever you want, okay? Now, at work, you excel at what you do. You're very creative. You're very accomplished. So don't allow anyone to tell you otherwise, all right? And news of a project for a concert can get the go ahead right now. Don't give it away. Keep control, all right? Certainly teamwork is what brings it together, but you're very, very much a part of the top team. Remember that. All right, so Pisces, it's possible to make a true love connection now. Yay! That's lovely. I know Pisces. I know some Pisces people. But you know, you want to see someone for who they are. Don't like kid yourself, and don't fall into someone's potential. I see them. Who are they right now? You can help someone reach their potential, but you've got to love them for who they are right now, okay? And just be passionate about your dreams, especially your money dreams, your financial goals, because through the help of influential people now and chance meetings, extra cash they can help just put extra cash in your back pocket, or just send it direct to your bank. So yeah, all good there. I hope so. All right. So thanks so much, everyone. And we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Have a great week.